We all heard about stories about monsters in the woods. This is my story about my experience with a monster. Back when I was a child some 20 years ago, I lived in a town called Innsbruck, located in Virginia. There was this blonde lady in her 40s. Her surname is Williams, and she had an ice cream shop. Her ice cream shop was the best. In particular, the strawberry ice cream was her specialty. Amongst all the ice cream, the strawberry one was made the best. She told us that she used natural unsprayed strawberry from a farmer and an organically fed cow, which is why the strawberry one was in particular so good. She told us that she used organically fed cow milk for her ice cream, and whenever she had some extra milk laying around, she would gift the bottle to one of us kids. She was a nice lady. I remember that day, Friday, when she told us about the monster in the woods. Kids, beware! Don't go into the woods! There is a monster who looks beautiful like the sun out there, waiting to snatch men and boys alike. She had a serious look on her face. She wasn't joking, and we the kids would listen to her advice and not go into the woods whenever she warns us. One day on a Friday, Timmy came running towards me and the other boys. He was visibly shook and scared, his eyes wide, and he told us, "I saw the monster, I saw the monster. The monster had yellow fur all over the body. I saw the monster's back, it was all furry." We comforted Timmy the best we could. We asked him where he saw the monster. He told us near the abandoned cabin in the woods. That night, me and the boys decided to investigate the cabin and find the monster. We traveled half an hour on our bikes, and we found the cabin. The cabin was in a bad state, but we entered anyways. I hoped that a loose piece of wood wouldn't fall on my head or to any other boy's head. We shined our flashlights all around the cabin, and after 5 minutes of search, I heard a commotion behind me. I looked back and saw that Julius placed his hand on Mark's mouth, and that Mark had wide eyes. I looked towards where Mark was staring, and saw a hand hanging out of the closet. Julius then said to Mark, "Look behind me, but don't scream. I will keep my hand on your mouth." Mark shined his flashlight behind Julius, and I heard a muffled scream come out of Mark. I looked into the same direction, and saw a basement door, and something like yellow fur hanging out of the door. We all looked towards each other, and the 5 of us slowly and quietly got out of the cabin, and after we were out of the cabin, we started running towards our bikes. In 15 minutes we arrived in town and stayed at Mark's house so that we can be safe. The next week Timmy reported what he saw to his parents, and that night when the 5 of us were about to head to the cabin again, we saw multiple police cars and multiple ambulance cars on the path to the forest. We saw 19 bodies wheeled out of the forest and placed onto the ambulance cars. We saw Ms. Williams in handcuffs screaming many things, and when she was placed into the police car, she shot us a weak smile, worry appearing on her face. She wore a yellow body fursuit. Please be kind to other people. You don't know what they are going through. Showing kindness to them can help them.